What's up, everybody? My name is Eli,
And I'm Jesse.
and we are youth pastors at the Grove Church. I'm at our Snohomish campus,
I'm at our Marysville campus.
and we're talking to you guys about our TenTalk Tuesdays.
Yeah, so here's the deal. TenTalk Tuesdays, what our hope is to pick different topics that are relevant to you and to break it down in 10 minutes or less.
And we're basically just going to do it just lighthearted and fun. And the benefit is we actually get to pick topics based on what you guys want to talk about. So based on our DMs on Instagram, based on our Facebook messages, and based on our comments on our YouTube channel, like, hey, we just want to just talk about what you guys want to talk about and have fun with it at the same time and be able to spread a little bit of hope in this time where we can't gather together. So
Totally. And yeah, like as we're saying, we can't get together physically right now. So our hope is to provide opportunities for you guys to connect and to find community and to maybe learn a thing or two. Yeah, today we were talking about 5 different hacks to help you not just survive, but thrive when there's a quarantine.
bars, bro.
It's going to be good. So we're jumping into 5 different things. Eli, what is number 1 hack?
Number 1 hack is stay busy. So you want to stay busy during this quarantined lifestyle, because if you're like me, if you're somewhere for too long, you get really, really, really bored. So if you wake up every day,
Like if I hang out with you for too long, I get really, really bored.
shots fired. Well, I'm looking for new friends. So there's that. But no, stay busy. So what we're talking about, stay busy, is don't just sit there and be on your phone listening to all of the, honestly, depressing news of everything that's happening with the coronavirus. Yes, you should stay updated, and yes, you should stay relevant. But at the same time, don't let that be the only thing you do. First off, as lame as it sounds, you guys do have schoolwork, and you guys should stay on top of schoolwork.
Yep. And all the parents watching this said, amen.
Exactly. So make sure to do that. Make sure to read books. This is a great time to read books. This is something that I want to get better at while I'm being quarantined.
Which I'm really proud of you for wanting to learn how to read.
I do want to learn how to read.
That's a really good decision.
Know what I said? Well, I definitely said I want to read more books. So anyways, next thing is video games. All right. For all you gamers out there, hit me up on Xbox. I'm be playing some Division 2, some NBA 2K, and I think that. Oh, and Apex. I can't forget Apex.
Yeah, hit us up on Apex.
Apex
J.A. Dinius is my tag if you want to roll with my squad.
If this gets over 1,000 views, then I'll drop my gamer tag. So
Okay.
sorry, not sorry.
An exclusive much. Hey, something else you can do to stay busy. Some of you out there are artists. You can draw pictures. What would actually be funny? You can draw the best character possible of me or Eli.
Oh, please no. If you are a really good artist, then please do, because that would be so cool. But if not, then that's just awkward.
It'd be a little awkward.
All right. Well, the next thing, and this is something that I am not good at, and maybe I should take this up, is learn how to play an instrument. I am not musically gifted at all. That is just not my forte, but that's also a really fun thing to do.
Yeah. I know how to play 4 chords on a guitar, so that's something.
All right. Well, the next thing we can do is stay connected. You want to deep dive into stay connected? This is number 2 for life hacks. Stay connected.
Yeah. So one of the tensions I think we face right now when we're all under this, stay home, don't go out in public unless you really need to, is this tension of we're all feeling disconnected when as people we want to be connected. And I know, guys, this is not going to sound great, but your family actually is a source of community.
What?
You can tune out right now because you're like, oh my gosh, no, I've had to do like chores 24/7 since I got home. But like, hey, listen, you actually can find some good community with your parents, with your younger siblings. And I know they can be annoying sometimes, but it is actually an opportunity for you to find connection.
Play some board
really
games. Play some board games with them. I love
that.
Game night every night.
Yep. So there's that. Another thing you can also do, which you're gonna be like, okay, Boomer, thanks for pointing this out. But you can start group chats with your friends.
What?
And if you, wow, crazy,
Something
right?
called iMessage, if you've heard of it.
Marco Polo? Anyone?
No.
But no, you can start FaceTime chats, like whatever it is. Find ways to stay connected with people, even if you can't be in proximity with other people. So that's a good idea. Maybe for some of you can communicate with your neighbors, people down the street with smoke signals, if your parents let you start a bonfire in the backyard. But
something that I do want to lean in on is reaching out to that person that you think could maybe not have a lot of friends, or some of your neighbors. Good. This is a great time for us to love our neighbors. And this is just a great time for us to find creative ways and unique ways to do that. And whether that's I mean, grocery shopping, or maybe that's, you know, I don't even know. I got nothing right now, but just some fun ways to do it. This is a perfect time to love our neighbors for sure.
Totally. Well, even think about, you know, those kids or those friends you may have at school where maybe, you know, they're not as well connected. They're not as outgoing, you know, finding intentional ways to check in on some of your friends or people who you see in the hallways at school and just say, hey, how are you doing? I, you know, don't know you super well, but just want to check in and make sure you're staying connected. That's a good one to do.
Oh no.
God bless you.
Seasonal allergies, people. Seasonal allergies. Welcome to my life.
Where's your mask?
Dude, allergies are the worst. Anyways, our third thing is to stay clean. All right, stay clean. That sounds like a double entendre.
Is a good word.
But here's the thing.
Entendre.
Stay clean. Just practice like really, really simple, really easy, what are they called?
Showers?
No, really easy, just
hygienic practices.
Hygienic, like etiquette, basically. Like right now, I definitely just sneezed. I promise you, this seasonal allergies, and I sneeze into like right here, this corner area. I'm not like achoo, you know, like simple like things like that. Wash your hands all the time.
Quarantine.
My hands are kind of dry because I've been washing them so much. So use lotion. Next is hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is really hard to come by. So if you have it, you're flexing on people.
Mark up the price on that handy sandy. Let's go.
And last thing is, if you know someone that is sick, all right, and it's not allergies, like stay away from them for a little bit. You guys can. It sounds really just terrible coming from two youth pastors, but it's the truth. Like if someone is sick, you don't want to you want to care for them. Maybe leave like a nice little care package at home and then on the doorstep and walk away.
Yep.
All right, number 4.
Stay away from the sickies.
Hashtag stay away from the sickies. It's a terrible thing to get trending.
Number 4, drum roll, please. If you're sitting home, stay active. And so here are a few things that you can do. We put together some random household workouts. You're thinking, I can't go to the gym. I don't have sports practice. What can I do? Number 1 thing you can do, don't have a dumbbell? No problem. Get a rolling pin.
What?
Yep. Do some reps on that sucker. It'll be real good for you.
Pumping.
Yep. Gotta get swole. Number 2, don't have a bench so you can get that chest press in. Well, try lifting a younger sibling.
Or push-ups.
Or push-ups. Fine, gosh. Lifting a sibling or a cat is more entertaining than that. Which actually, I have done bicep curls with my cat before.
That's
maybe too much.
I feel like that's not something you should tell people.
Too much information,
but it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, gotta do these lifts right. Meow. There we go. Next thing you can do, you can also, hey, if you don't have a treadmill, you can run laps around your backyard, which I don't know why you would want to run ever, but maybe for some of you, you can run. You know, when you can't run from your problems, run in circles in your backyard. Like,
run. Stay safe. Stay safe. And the last one is.
You tell me what the last one is.
Someone didn't read their notes. Just kidding. No, I sprung it on them. The last one is you can go hiking. Hiking is a great opportunity. It's been really, really nice out lately. It's been cold, so stay warm, but hiking.
And I would like to point out as well that hiking is not in my notes. So he got me there. Hey, you also can do some simple like body weight workouts when you're at home. You can do pull-ups. You can do sit-ups, you can do lunges, which I always just think like when you're doing lunges just in your living room, that's really awkward. Like, what are you doing?
P90X videos.
Yep, there you go. And you also do wall sits where you look at your wall and you say, hey, sit down. No, just kidding. You know how to do those.
What a dad joke. Anyways, all right, last thing.
This is not an announcement. This is not an announcement.
Life hack number 5, quarantine hack number 5 for surviving this quarantine is stay growing. So not just like height-wise, all right? Not just like growing like that. We're talking about growing spiritually and growing, honestly, educationally. Like it just sounds really vague, but there's some truth to that. And so what we mean by that is you can learn about yourself. Take personality tests, take Enneagram tests, and just figure out like why are you the way that you are? Shout out to The Office,
Eli asks me that question all the time.
Find out just a little bit more about yourself and how you can work on yourself and honestly better yourself.
Totally.
The next thing is learn about God. Read your Bible. Spend time in the Bible. Spend time in prayer. Spend time intentionally, like in this moment when we're supposed to be, not out and about in the world. Like, hey, take the time to work on yourself and work on your relationship with God. And there's one other learning. Do you want to hit it real quick before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think that would be actually doing your homework and your schoolwork. And some of you guys have like some online school options that you're doing. Some of the rest of you are already homeschooled, and this whole thing happens, and you're like, my life hasn't changed. Like, what's going on? Everyone's freaking out. I'm still at home in my pajamas.
My life just got labeled as
Exactly.
quarantine.
Like literally all the homeschoolers out there who are like, everyone makes fun of me and says I'm socially inept. Well, hey, now is your time to shine. You are the difference makers. But really, make sure you stay on top of your homework. There is something about keeping your mind stimulated and actively learning. It can be really easy just to spend tons of time on social media, tons of times playing video games. Whatever it is, though, make sure you're setting aside some time to actively learn and grow and stretch your mind, because if you don't, well, then it's a missed opportunity. So
Sounds deep. Well, that is a wrap for our first show. We're super excited. We hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So,
Boom. Yeah.
That's it. This is not Jesse signing off.
This is not Eli signing on. No, off. Here we
We
go.
love you guys. Take care, stay safe, and wash your hands.